Bam, what's goody? Baywood here, and today I'm going to show you how to mix vocals using Waves plugins in Logic Pro. I feel a lot of people overcomplicate this and don't use Waves to its fullest potential and capabilities, and I just want to go over that in today's video, so let's get right into it. Alright, so I'm going to play the unmixed, unmastered song by One Way. Okay, so you get the idea. It's very melodic, has nice singing. So when we're thinking about Waves in Logic Pro, we really don't want to use this channel strip to go through Waves plugins. It just takes a long time. However, this Studio Rack, which is a free plugin by Waves, is also a channel strip. Now, when you put plugins on here, you can search them, which makes it quicker. You can save them. You can make macros, which makes it way quicker. And then you can take this and save a preset in here and then open it up in any DAW. So the amazing part about this is, let's say you go to a studio, but you want your project file sent back to you, or your stems, or you're at a studio and you want them to use your preset because you know it sounds good. You can easily send them over your Waves preset from Studio Rack and be open in Pro Tools, FL, Ableton, Logic. This is why I love it. It saves a lot of time. The next thing is, we've made many preset packs using Waves, and right now we just released Melodic Sauce 3. So we go through full reset, click on this, go to local. We have Melodic Sauce 3 here. We have 25 amazing presets with 5 ad-libs and 5 master chains. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus on one vocal at a time, go through some presets, and then I'm gonna break it down so you understand how to use Waves plugins to their fullest potential. That sounds nice. Let's just go over. So I could go through all of them, but one I want to try is Fuzzy Serenade. Wow, now that sounds perfect. Now I'm gonna go on this main box too, and then open up a Studio Rack, and then I'm gonna just break these presets down because there's gonna be some really cool vocal mixing techniques in this that I think you'll like. So we'll just do, let's say, golden saturation. Alright, so this preset, just before and after, I'll turn it on while it's playing. Beautiful sound. Now, these macros, what we've done is it just makes it quicker so you don't always have to open up each individual plugin. We found, like, if you want to boost the highs, if you want to add more saturation, more distortion. This is a noise suppressor, just getting rid of ground noise. This is just a simple EQ, getting out the lows. This is a PukeTech EQ. It's boosting the 8K range and getting rid of some lows some more, but it's boosting it. These kind of like EQs, this is why Waves is so powerful, because these are harmonic EQs. When they're boosting at 8K, it's not just boosting the vocal itself, it's adding harmonics, which is doubling the frequencies, making it sound more full. So that's all you really have to know about those types of EQs. CLA 3A is a powerful compressor. It's making it super consistent. Look how much it's compressing it. That's just controlling the dynamics, squeezing it and making it sound more consistent. Then you got some auto-tune, which when you have it at chromatic, the notes are gonna attach to the closest note to it. So if you're a good singer, just always have it in chromatic and it's gonna sound good. You don't gotta worry about the key. Then you can obviously mess with the speed and note transition. But I wanna get to the important stuff. These are the parallel splits. A parallel split is just like bussing, where you're sending effects to a different track and then your dry wet knobs right here. Let me take off our first parallel split just to show you the difference. So it's our saturation. So we have an Abbey Road saturation on Vocal Enhance. And then we have a SSLE V2, which we're just EQing the saturation. And then we have an exciter to add more top end. So this parallel split is mainly for just adding a little bit more presence and harmonics to the high end. Next, we have a parallel split, which this is our distorted reverb. So it's a unique sound. So let me turn it off. So on this one, this distorted, unique reverb sound, we have a EQ. We're taking out the lows before we put any effects on. Then we have this cool Manny distortion. So that's giving it all its distortion. Or it would just be like a nice small reverb. Then we have MV2, which is a high and low compressor. So it's squeezing up the lows and then bringing the highs. So it's just making the distortion way more present in your face. Then we have this cool Magnus Springs reverb that is amazing. Wow. And then we're just EQing again. And then we have a de-esser, just controlling the sibilance because we're bringing up so many highs and stuff. We want to control it. But this is the amazing thing about our waves presets is that every single waves preset or preset we release has different effects, and we're always experimenting and getting better. We have a full engineering team that is always trying out new waves plugins, trying out new effects, testing on multiple different vocals. And so what you can do is you can go through all our presets and then be like, oh, that one sounds cool. Then break it down, reverse engineer, turn off and on things. When I turn this one off, what is happening? Wow, I really like that sound. So you can go through these and mess with everything and just really excel your engineering things, because we're putting hours and hours consistently into experimenting with these plugins and effects to try to get you new and improved effects that haven't been heard before or you would never think of trying. And then we can go into mastering. Let's put a studio rack on the output right here, studio rack. Let's go to Melodic Sauce 3, go to master chains. Let's try each of them. Like this first mastering preset. That really brings it all together. And then you can look at the mastering chain and be like, all right, what's happening? What we're doing is this multi-band split at 90 hertz. We're making 90 hertz mono. So this is gonna make sure that your sub bass is in mono so it sounds professional at live shows in a car. You need your bass to be mono. Next, we have just a linear phase EQ controlling very light adjustments to clean up the sound. Then we have Vitamin. This is adding harmonics to your song. So we're adding some high harmonics, some high mid harmonics, and then some bass harmonics to thicken up the bass. Next, we have a linear phase multiband. This is controlling the 600 to 3K range because it gets a lot of mud in those areas. So it's just controlling it when it goes too loud. Next, we have an SSL compressor. What this is doing is this is gluing everything together, making your song sound more cohesive. Then we have a limiter, which is bringing up the overall loudness of the whole track, making sure that at low volumes, you can hear everything, and at high volumes, it's not distorting. So you can use all these to really just reverse engineer and then learn how to engineer yourself, or just save time mixing and mastering. So those are the things. If you're interested in getting Melodic Sauce 3, make sure to use code MS30 for 30% off. And I just want to say thank you for making it to the end of this video. And by the way, when you buy Melodic Sauce or any of our products for Logic or FL, you can always email us that you want the Waves version. We'll send it to you for free. Anytime you buy one of the DAWs for a specific product, you have access to all the DAWs. You just got to email us. So if you already bought it for Logic Pro or FL, just email us that you purchased it, and we'll be able to see that your email is connected to a purchase, and then we'll send you the Waves version. Or if you buy the Waves version and then also want the Logic Pro stock version, just email us after you purchase and we'll add it to your account. So that's a cool thing about our preset shop, is that we don't want you buying the same product of multiple DAWs. You have access to all of them. The Logic Pro stock version is also really cool, but there's a lot more you can do with Waves. As you saw right here, very professional. All the pros use Waves, and companies like this because they specialize in mixing and mastering at the highest quality possible. In order to use Melodic Sauce 3 with Waves, I would highly suggest getting the Waves plugin subscription. I'll link that down below because it's 30 bucks a month and you get access to all of their plugins, and there's like a 7-day free trial. So you could get that 7-day free trial, get our Melodic Sauce 3 pack or Waves, try it out. If you don't like it, obviously cancel the trial and hit us up. We have a 30-day money back guarantee always, because we really believe in our presets and nobody else does that. Literally nobody. But we have the 97% satisfaction rate. So we really believe it. And the goal is to just help you find your sound and save more time, because time is the only thing that is running out for all of us. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button down below and comment any questions that you have or any videos that you would like me to make on a specific music tutorial. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.